What's the most disgusting part that you could get done?
Oh,
If we're talking about black rolls.
Well, it depends on the combination. You got to mix a couple of things. I want to make a crazy one. I would normally eat boiled eggs, a peach, coffee.
Yeah, sorry, I don't think
Definitely some ice cream. 'Cause that kind of sets it all to hell. You got to get the dairy
No,
up
no,
in
no,
there.
yeah.
And then to really activate it, you want to take a couple of bulbs of garlic and just chew that filling into the apple. It's rocking. You're going. You can't turn this off. It's all night long.
All right, you talked about the progression of Malcolm from, A Haunted House 1 to A Haunted House 2. And I want you to speak a little bit more on the progression of that and also how this film is different from 1 and 2.
Well, Haunted House 1 was a kind of like a sneak peek into the black perspective of what it was like to deal with the paranormal. And we kind of touched on some of the, why do white people do this and why do they do that? But this time, I thought it was fun to actually marry him with a white girl and her have that experience like, oh my God, there's a ghost in the house. How cool is that? Bitch, are you crazy? It's a ghost. Ain't nothing cool about it. And so I thought having that element there would give us constant comedy. And plus, I think it gave us a whole new well to kind of explore, just in terms of the interracial relationship. Things that are kind of like out there that we haven't really talked about. Mm-hmm. And it kind of, because to me, I don't think you've ever seen much of a black guy and a white girl together. And there are so many mixed families nowadays that it really isn't that big of a deal. But for some reason, filmmakers are scared to go there. And I think that, when you show the world, you want to represent everybody. That's why I have the Latino next door neighbor, because there's not that many roles for Latinos, and I want to give a great sizable role to a really funny Latino comedian, and give that audience something. Let this movie be something for everybody. Like blacks could enjoy it, whites could enjoy it, Hispanics could enjoy it. It's an equal opportunity offender. Everybody gets it. So myself included. We take digs everywhere, and that's the fun of the movie. And it's like it's a reservoir for comedy, and it's different than the first one because the first one was more about just our perspective. Yes.
So you talked about your work ethic and everything like that, and you co-starred alongside Jared Leto, who is now an Oscar winner and everything like that.
Are you gonna throw that in my face?
Well, no,
you trying to say that he's?
What I'm trying to say? Do you ever feel like?
What if I really got pissed off and walked out?
You actually did great, in that.
But not as good as Jim, right?
You did a great job in Requiem. I love that film. What I'm asking is, do you ever feel like now, you hit so many goals in your life, do you have to get that prestigious medal of an Oscar or anything? Or what's the new goal for you?
I'm never going to be the guy that goes to chase Oscars. If Oscar comes to me by doing what I'm doing, or if I decide to go do a movie, look, if I got the role of Pryor, I would love that. Man. And I've been doing stand-up for 3.5 years, preparing for that moment, if it happens. If it doesn't, I'm not going to be the guy that goes abandoning my audience to go, I'm drama guy now. I'm not chasing statues. If it's a great movie with a great director, I would do it. But the movies that I would make, the ones that I like to do, I love comedies. I love seeing smiles on people's faces. When I see tears, I hope it's from people laughing. I can do drama, I'm dramatically trained, but honestly, I like the challenge of comedy. It is so much harder for people, period. I love to perform. I love performing at a high level. I love taking a small situation, compiling it with complications, and watching a person unravel in a funny way, just reacting. And, it's like, if you put Robert De Niro on Liar Liar, I don't know if that movie's that funny. You put Jim Carrey in Liar Liar, it's his reactions. It's how he takes a simple situation and he allows it to make him broad and get broader and broader and broader. And it came from somewhere. And he's maximizing his skill set to do that. I have a skill set in terms of, I always know I'm a fool. That's what I do. I'm not a cool. I'm a fool. And I wear that badge and I wear it with honor. And if I ever have any, every now and then if I get one of those roles, great, with a great director. But it's not what I'm going to go chase. Yo, what's up? Marlon Wayans, Haunted House 2, Dallas Entertainment, Journal Drop. Peace.
1 year ago, this house, one man screamed like a...
What are you doing?
Bitch, there's a ghost in the house.
Deuces!
I don't know about this place, baby.
You said that about every house we looked at.
This one's different. I just...
No, this one is perfect.
Come on, Charlotte Jr. It's like you're scared to come in the house. Call 911. Tell them the dog is white. Tell them the dog is white. Oh! It's happening again, Doug. I need your help.
Hell no!
What in the... You wouldn't know anybody with an auto body shop, would you?
Are you serious, bro? Contrary to popular belief, all Mexicans don't have body shops, man. Well, you think we all have lowriders with a freaking Mexican horn? Take it easy, Malcolm!
Where you going?
Go to the swap meet. We're gonna get some chihuahuas.